in implementation of the royal order of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to preserve the historical and cultural identity of Bahrain's buildings and cities, to renovate the Isa Al Kabeer Palace and to develop Muharraq in a way that preserves its storied identity. His Royal Highness Deputy King Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa visited the Isa Al Kabeer Palace, the Pearling Path, and historic and traditional houses in Muharraq. The visit marked the implementation of the Muharraq Development Plan and the plan to preserve the historical and cultural identity of Bahraini buildings and cities. His Royal Highness affirmed that Muharraq, and His Majesty the King expressed, is the mother of cities, a place rich with authenticity and heritage. His Royal Highness affirmed that Muharraq and its people hold a special place in the hearts of Bahrainis, and its people carry inspirational stories that have become intertwined with the kingdom's history, making them a source of pride and role models for future generations. During the visit to the Isa Al Kabeer Palace, His Royal Highness was briefed on the Muharraq Development Plan, which aligns with His Majesty the King's royal order. The development plan is based on 5 pillars: preserving the historical identity of Muharraq, providing housing units that meet the requirements of Bahraini families, preserving heritage buildings, increasing and diversifying the greenery in the governorate, and developing infrastructure services and public facilities. His Royal Highness directed the immediate commencement of the Muharraq Development Plan's procedures, which encompasses acquisitions, detailed designs, and implementation of the plan. His Royal Highness also directed the completion of the Pearling Path project. His Royal Highness affirmed that the government is honored to assume the responsibility of implementing the royal orders to preserve the historical and cultural identity of the buildings and cities of Bahrain. This will include all the governorates of Bahrain in accordance with His Majesty the King's wishes. Achieving the aspirations of the Bahraini people. The area under development in Muharraq spans 1.4 million square meters and will feature green spaces covering an area of 12,000 square meters, heritage buildings alongside new and renovated housing units, as well as multi-story car parks, standard car parks, and walkways. His Royal Highness was accompanied by the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Charity Educational Endowment, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Minister of Interior General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, and a number of senior officials.